Hello ADS fam, and welcome to another reaction video. Today, we're gonna get into another Mr. Grizzy video, and he's got another show compilation and like covering their bad takes. And we're gonna see plenty of it in MCU Shills defend Ironheart and attack critics of the show. I don't see why like they still can't handle a difference of opinion. Like I don't mind them spewing their shit, but what I do have a problem with is that like they crash out whenever we say some stuff. Like we're not allowed to say anything negative, but they're allowed to say something positive. It's just the mindset of these shills. But I heard the show's getting a lot of hate because the protagonist steals, does shit for money, and uh, she got expelled because she cheated, and somehow we're supposed to root for her. She's this superhero, but she lacks any sort of moral in her character. Hey guys, sorry if I sound like this. I'm a little under the weather, but I sound like I'm getting better because I couldn't be able to talk at all last night. My throat was hurting bad. It was possibly strep throat. I don't know, but I'm recovering just a little bit. But hopefully it's not bothersome. Let's get into the video. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's begin.
My hot take is that I am honestly way more excited for Ironheart than I am about Superman. But I'm excited for both. I'm also very excited for Superman, but I think I'm like that much more excited for Ironheart.
Say, can you do me a favor? You see that fire extinguisher there?
Oh shit.
That's enough! That's enough! That's enough, Dad!
Oh, whoa, no, copyright, sorry. Was that ABBA?
Ironheart!
Ironheart is here, and the first 3 episodes were freaking fantastic.
Ironheart is good. It's good. If you guys want a score, I'll give it, I don't know, a 9.
So it exceeded expectations? Okay.
I think you need your balls reattached.
I told you so. I had a feeling that Ironheart was going to be pretty good because that man Ryan Coogler don't miss, and if it's got his co-sign, you know it's going to be solid.
Kiss ass.
After watching these first 3 episodes, I'm like, I feel stupid feeling semi-worried about this show because, like, obviously it's Ryan Coogler, so like obviously the show's gonna be
It's just
fire.
good, yeah.
It's just good. Like he's not gonna produce like a mediocre thing or like.
Now I have to ask, are we all just supposed to sit here and accept your ridiculous premise that Ryan Coogler is incapable of producing anything mediocre or worse in anything that he does? Or are these
Thank you. Nobody's perfect. No director, no creator, no writer is perfect. There will be some good, some bad. I don't understand. Like they worship this guy like he's some sort of idol.
shills just choosing to look the other way with regards to criticism in everything Ryan Coogler does?
The second one.
I am very surprised how good this show is. Why was this show held back? Like, I would like to know why. Why was there no faith?
How about it sucked?
People have decided that if somebody likes this series, that they must be a shill.
Oh, after that compilation we just watched, why would anybody think that?
Okay, well, I regret to inform you that apparently a lot of people are shills. Because I'm seeing a lot.
I barely hear anybody talk good about this show except for these well, a small minority of people.
Of positivity about this series.
Yes, a lot of these people who like this show or claim that they like this show are shills because they think that if they give this show a positive review or even just a quote-unquote fair review, which means they're not going to criticize it or lay into it when they know that it's bad, they think Disney Marvel will notice that and reward them by inviting them to the premiere of Fantastic Four First Steps or Avengers Doomsday. Eric Voss of the New Rockstars is a perfect example of this.
I'm not excited for the First Steps movie. I'm going to be honest.
Everything that he watches and he refuses to criticize, there's a reason for that, and we all know what it is.
This show is so good. I'm sorry, I can't say it enough. I'm enjoying this
definitely more than Daredevil Born
The
Again.
dialogue is much better on
And,
the show.
and just like the story crafting, like the characters.
And he might also be a closet homosexual on the verge of coming out.
We're so close. I can feel it.
Nobody's gonna be mad. Everything's gonna be all right. Just come out of the closet.
And then you have the "it's fine" or "it's not that bad, I didn't hate it" crowd.
This is a fine series. This is a fine series.
But if you're someone who's just like, I like Marvel stuff, this is Marvel stuff, and it's fun and it's not bad.
It's not horrible. You know, it's not a terrible show.
I'm like, it's literally like, it's fine. Like, that's how most of this has felt to me, is like, it's fine.
Obviously you don't like the show, but why are your criticisms always so light and so safe?
I'm gonna go talk.
Thank you. It's fine to like have some strong criticism. Like if this show needs to have the shit it needs, go say it. Like spew it.
James Gunn, one of my favorite filmmakers, for like 5 minutes. My heart's racing.
Oh, right.
It's like the dumpster fire.
No. No.
Yeah, it was like, it's just a mediocre time. Yeah, you know.
And we all know the other reason why these people refuse to criticize.
Must get that early access pass. Yeah, we know, Mr. Grizzy. I watch you a lot. We're well aware. And those same people will backtrack and say, oh, we're not being paid by Disney. We're not being paid by Ubisoft. We just like the product. And they're just generous enough to gift us. I don't understand what people are so upset about. Maybe you're just jealous. Give the show a chance. Give the game a chance. And you'll be surprised. Hive mindset. Oh, here comes the race card. God damn it.
That's the thing, is like, I don't want to placate to the side that was going on Rotten Tomatoes hating on this fucking show before anything released. Like, that was so stupid. And I think that side of the crowd is annoying and volatile and abusive and ugly.
I want to like this, if nothing more, just because in my head, to counteract the haters out there who's saying this is terrible, you know, and we know why they're saying it's terrible.
I honestly think the show is going to pleasantly surprise anyone that is skeptical without, being skeptical because they're racist or misogynistic.
Right. I've been seeing other negative reviews by certain creators, you know who they are, that are doing nothing in their reviews but being blatantly racist, saying the most awful, unbelievable things, and
It's like they're echoing the same thing, but without showing any receipts. Show proof next time.
I'm so glad that TikTok and other communities are finally calling these people out and saying how horrible they are.
Are you talking about Nerdrotic? Because I hate to break it to you, they are laughing their asses off about this.
Black TikTok, what's up? I'm huge over Black TikTok. Everybody loves it.
I love TikTok.
I'm getting
TikTok's
so
my
many
favorite.
nice emails right now. One guy, the worst insult of them all was they said my beard looks like linen from the dryer linen. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to recover from that.
You had this organized hate campaign against it because, ooh, black girls, or whatever it was, these little dickless wannabes.
Now, if I remember correctly, I didn't have to search it up for detail, but this was from last year. Those same people that are worrying about hate campaigns made a targeted harassment campaign for those who didn't like the Acolyte and tried to get them like demonetized or removed from the platform. Like, such hypocrites, man.
Oh. Yeah, people review bombing this show before it even came out. It got down to 32% until Rotten Tomatoes had to stop it. And all I
Yeah,
really gotta say is, what's wrong with you? You feel
it's
what you
review
don't
bombing,
understand
all
just
right.
because
Good
people are
job.
different than
You
you?
solved the
That's corny ass
problem.
Now, as you've heard in this compilation already, the thing that really seems to trigger these people, as you can see by this screenshot, was the review bombing that took place before the show even came out.
I just hate this idea that somebody is gonna go on and review bomb a show before it's even been seen by people.
And so anytime I see assholes on the internet
doing Rotten Tomatoes stuff or attacking a show.
Anyone who actually contributed to this is a loser, low-life, pathetic piece of shit.
And when you're review bombing a show, that really doesn't say good things about you personally.
And boy, did the organized hate campaign mobilize quick.
Okay, now I just want to take a pause real quick and say, now that all 6 episodes of the show are now out, and even John Campea agrees that it's terrible.
Is Ironheart a good show? No. No, it's not. Not by Marvel standards, not by any standards.
Okay, John.
So according to your logic, should we call you racist for it? Like, hey, I'm one of those people that like don't like the show. I mean, I'm not gonna tune into it, watch a second of it. I'll watch clips of people watching it, making fun of it, but that's about it. Are you a racist, John Campa?
So I guess at the end of the day, the review bombers were right. Again, what a shock.
No way they're making this comparison and putting her above Tony. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Let's just continue.
Ironheart, more than maybe anybody else so far that has gotten a show, is a character who fans kinda like.
No. I think Riri's going to have a big role in either Doomsday or Secret Wars. Maybe not Doomsday, but probably Secret Wars.
Well, are you retarded? You do realize, sir, that this show was made 3 years ago, back when Kang was still the big bad in the MCU. So why, when Disney Marvel's moved on from that,
Yep, Jonathan
would she
Majors.
have any major role in any of these upcoming projects?
I like that they're characterizing her here as like someone who is cool with doing crimes.
I love that the idea that, like, yeah, Tony Stark was obviously a genius, as was his dad, but it was their money that allowed that genius to flourish. It was their inherent wealth and privilege.
And here we go. This is the MCU agenda in action right here. You gotta tear down legacy character by labeling him as a wealthy, privileged white man in order to elevate our new, better, diverse, strong female character.
I know that people calling her arrogant and calling her smarmy Iron Man. Like, Downey Jr., because he's a white warmonger, no one criticized that.
Okay, but Tony Stark moved.
Okay, can we stop mentioning race into this? What does Tony Stark being a white man have to do with anything? You are the only people that put race into this. Like white, black, Mexican, Asian. Stop it. Nobody gives a shit.
Because he's a white warmonger, no one criticized that.
Okay, but Tony Stark moved past that in the very first movie when he realized that his weapons weren't being used for good.
I saw young Americans killed by the very weapons I created to defend them and protect them.
Downey Jr. because he's a white warmonger.
And I saw that I had become part of a system that is comfortable with zero accountability.
Yeah, not really getting white privileged warmonger.
And also, with Age of Ultron and into Civil War, he took accountability with creating Ultron, and with all the events that happened around it. You know, because like Ultron was supposed to be this like great thing that Stark recently built, but it turned against him, and yeah, the Avengers had to go fight off his army and everything.
Downey Jr. because he's a white warmonger.
What a fucking bitch, am I right?
I really love the way that Ryan Coogler properties make fun of white people.
What? Which team member other than the Hood and Tree?
Okay, guys, that has got to be the fakest reaction. Like, I will. Has anybody seen this before? Don't be surprised if he comes out and says, "Oh, I did that for views. I did that for the money." Because no way I'm sold on that.
Wait, what? Which team member other than the Hood intrigues you the most? Myself, I'm here for Slug. Like Slug, I'm loving Slug.
Wait, isn't he the fucking drag queen? Oh my god. Oh man.
Unbelievable Shea Coulee playing Slug, which is
yes, I love them.
Just a true delight. True delight.
Now, this next clip I just thought was funny because this guy's clearly struggling to remember the made-up pronouns.
Slug appears to be doing what, them. I think that's the right pronoun. Them, I think. Slug.
This is what political correctness does to a man. Like, just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say he, the correct biological pronouns. Because we're not playing this shit. This is a game. They're setting you up to play their game.
Is doing them.
The word of mouth is building, and I'm actually starting to see a lot of black women specifically who I know don't mess with nerdy stuff at all of a sudden being like, oh, what's this Ironheart show? Oh, and they're starting to.
Okay, so apparently black women are going to show up in masses to resurrect this show from its awful ratings.
Just based off of how things are moving in the word of mouth, I think it's going to take a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks, dude. People are going to completely forget that this show...
And there isn't any positive word of mouth. There's so much negative word of mouth with Ironheart. So, yeah, well, if that's what you mean by word of mouth.
Exists by then.
But I think when it's all said and done, it's not going to be some mega blockbuster or whatever, but I do think the numbers will actually be pretty decent when it's all said and done because the show overall is pretty good, and I am seeing that movement slowly start to happen a little bit.
Yeah, I like the optimism, but I'm not going to agree with the statement.
Stings, doesn't it? Those 3 episodes that release in the final batch,
they don't look too happy. They really don't look too happy.
The experience, the surprise, it's worth it. Especially the finale, it's worth it.
So this is a narrative that's going around that the final 3 episodes, especially the finale, save the show.
4, 5, and 6 are great. Like, they're not good, they're great. I would put the back half of this show in the top half of Marvel TV.
Yeah, it does not. So don't waste your time. Don't sit through 6 episodes of this just to get to the end. It's not worth it. All you get at the end is just some jingling keys.
It's one of those shows
good to
that
know,
I'm watching
Grizzy. Good to know.
To keep up with the homework of the MCU and to be in the know, but
I wasn't planning.
I
wasn't planning on watching the show anyways. Not a second.
Me, unfortunately. This I guess 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 right now.
This just doesn't work for you. It just doesn't work for you. Stop talking about it. Move on, and let those of us that had fun and enjoyed this show have this. Like, who cares? Just go watch something else.
We're having so much fun.
It's really fucking weird and corny for you to have hate boners for other people's enjoyment.
Nah, bro, you're just mad because we had more fun ripping on D.E. Ironheart than you did enjoying it. And that's why you and the rest of these shills are constantly crying about it. All right.
Yeah, and they're letting themselves get annoyed by looking at all that hate and negativity. So if they really like the show, and they don't want to see that, like, stop wasting your time looking at the negativity. Maybe that'll solve your problem. Good video, Grizzy. A lot of stupid takes from these people, but I'm just glad I got over it. Unlike these shows, I can handle negativity or criticism for something. Maybe they have a good reason to why they hate the content or product. Same thing goes with YouTube videos, like this one. If there are any negative comments, which I do get some of the time, but I'll sometimes look into it and think, okay, maybe I'll take this into consideration and try to do better with my content, better quality. There's always room to improve. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm not watching Ironheart. I never was interested in the first place, and I don't blame anybody that's tuning out also. Thank you guys for sticking around to the very end. Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments, and please go subscribe to Mr. Grizzy. He makes a lot of these good and funny show compilation videos, and we'll definitely get into more of these in the near future. Peace out, everybody, and have yourself a great day.